I was without question being tortured by my parents. And I think they wanted me to come back with a vengeance, like one of these despicable dictators. You're not allowed to talk about the person they wanted me to actually be like on social media, because they warn your account and they suspend your account. But this person's responsible for the genocide of millions and is regarded as one of the most horrible people in history. They wanted to be like the producers. They wanted me to get righteously angry when I discovered the truth. They wanted me to scream, shout, and get so angry and be steaming. Basically, I was tortured by my mother, father, and stepfather. And I was passive. I was submitting to them. I'm 37 years old and I feel like I've been abused for my whole life. I was in fight or flight mode. I was basically in survival mode, just trying to keep from drowning, metaphorically speaking. And they were doing it to me intentionally. They were bullying me intentionally. And I think one day they expected me to snap. I think one day they expected me to, kind of like a dog who gets hit over and over and over again, metaphorically speaking. Nobody was physically abusing me. But one day the dog's going to lash out and bite back because it was so badly abused. And that's exactly what was happening with me. They wanted me to get righteously angry, scream, shout like a loud dictator. But instead, I'm told the key to recovery is to feel sadness, to grieve what they've done to me, to maybe even cry, to play the violin, not turn into a let's put it this way. Nobody sympathizes with a loud, angry dictator. Nobody empathizes with a rage-filled lunatic. But they do sympathize with somebody who's been tortured by sadists. And, obviously, don't stoop to their level. They want me to scream. They want me to shout. They want me to get righteously angry because that will invalidate everything they've done to me. They want me to be this monster. They want me to be this fiend because it invalidates all their years of abuse. It invalidates them turning me into a scapegoat. And basically, they had a narrative that they wanted of me. They wanted me to be a fiend. They wanted me to be a monster. They wanted me to be a rage-filled dictator. And basically, I'm playing the violin. I'm telling you exactly the narcissistic abuse I was put through. I'm telling you what they did to me. And it makes them look like monsters, which was not their original intention. It makes them look like the fiends. They wanted me to look like the monster. They wanted me to look like the fiend. They wanted to turn me into the scapegoat, They wanted to just make me out to be the evilest of evil. Everything is my fault. Basically, I was a humiliation ritual, then a human sacrifice. Then they wanted me to get righteously angry and they would just blame everything on me. Basically, they just unloaded on me. They just unloaded everything on me. I was unloved, and, I guess the moral of the story is don't stoop to their level. I feel I was unjustly persecuted by monsters who wanted to sabotage me, and, don't get righteously angry because their plan was for me to come back with a vengeance and be like a dictator and scream and shout but don't give them what they want. Don't play their game. Don't play their game. Instead, don't even play a game. Behave like a human being and get them all in checkmate. Say, this is what you did to me.